season 1 dragged us all by the ear and said, sit down and pay attention. So we did. And it was worth the watch. We saw such a cohesive build up and satisfying end to a well done story. The side stories were also very magnetic and interesting, giving us a bit more on the side characters. Then came along season 2, which was highly anticipated. Season 2 wasn't bad. I think it's well captured by the movie title, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Let's relook at the timeline of things. Our fave friend group is now known as the Fontaine Five after their slam dunk KO takedown of the principal. And comes in our first plot point, TK. Long story short, he worships these guys and they kill him by mistake, of course. I think at this point we were all very shocked that the show could take it there. And what was once a typical high schooly musical feel show quickly joined the ranks of Abo, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and all of them. Anyway, Amo, or as they call her, the Winnie Mandela of the school, frames this guy who randomly hates them because everyone likes him. And he ends up going to jail. Some may argue what Sfako did to Lebza in season 1 is a million times worse than what this guy has been doing, but we love a good looking Saiyan. That framing calms the waters for our band of thugs, and the writer's room went in for the kill. Let's break them up because of Umjolo. Which, you know what, that's reasonable, and it didn't come out of the blue, which is great because Kaya did have the hots for Amo throughout season 1, and she was also feeling him as well, but landed with a safe choice. Palesa's OnlyFans dupe is exposed by Banele, who was blackmailing her for BJs and sex, and he ends up going to jail. We really love jail this season. Side note, this guy really looks like that guy who would do this in high school, so 10 out of 10 on casting. Lebo starts doing drugs and goes back to the guy that hit him because of his internalized homophobia. Let's make their reunion cute, but not show anything about his development as a character. Better yet, let's make his whole character arc about asking his friend how he's doing. Yep. And then towards the end, drive him to attempt committing suicide. Sfako's story was really disappointing. There's so much complication in someone fighting their identity to the point of abusing someone else because of it. I think we could have gotten a bit more on his personal internal journey to acceptance just for himself, and even jumping to the realization that he actually is bisexual. At the same time, I'm not a gay guy and I don't really know the range of experiences. Wait, back to the drugs. When the friends realize Lebo is snorting his life away after he also OD'd and kind of almost died, we see 1 day of slight withdrawal symptoms, and then he's physically A-okay after that. Yeah, okay. At this point, I think we were all somewhat exhausted and unfulfilled by the jumpy stories. I know I was. And at the back of my head, I kept thinking, these people actually killed someone. I mean, we like them, but someone died and something's gotta give at this point. So like the good show we all knew it was, we all knew the writers were gonna cook something. This guy comes back. And to be honest, I thought this would be the season finale and we'd see his revenge in season 3, but nope, buckle up. Just as we're ready for some twists and turns in the investigation, they do the most disappointing thing, and how he discovers the gold of the case is by just overhearing them. I was so mad at the writers. Oh my god, the laziness in this. No. I love the writers of the show, but no, this was unacceptable. Oh, and just in case he didn't get enough, here's another fire. The gang ends up going to jail. This whole ending was just confusing. So after he found out about that stove that started the fire, he snuck into the room and stole it. Then he started blackmailing them, asking them to steal and test answer sheets. This was also frustrating. Let's think about it for a second. Once the teacher saw the sheet, Amo owned up to giving it to him and said they were studying and she wrote it up for him. How would she have known what the test was actually going to be? This case was taken as if he was copying from her and not that she would have gone in to steal the sheet or the principal's office. I've let a bunch of things slide that don't always make sense when you can see they're just brushing through the concept of something that would happen at school. But this just had no logic. Anyway, the second blackmail was him asking them to burn the principal's car. What? For what reason, you ask? Because he's annoyed, he shouted at him or something. Now, pause. Yes, all these people are kids. But if you had a trump card like this, why would you be risking it on something like this that could very much take away your minions at this point? Anyway, they end up doing it, I guess, but no fuss came from that. We just see the famous 5 ready with a speech, getting us excited that they have something up their sleeves. But no, their big takedown from the supposed future lawyer is that no one likes him. Oh, I wanted to cry. Yeah.
Was running circles around Ulisedi.
There was a whole 2 episodes where we just saw Buhle saying she doesn't want to study and wants to start a podcast. Okay. I didn't hate the season. I was just disappointed. And the script... Oh, I loved Buhle's character in season 1, but this season she wasn't saying anything. I can't recall any proper concept that she echoed in the season. But I am very excited about what's gonna happen in season 3. I'm looking forward to see how they're gonna maneuver this whole case.